I believe we're live. Welcome. So this is the cheap pastel challenge. And I know you're asking, why are you doing this? Well, because I know that pastels are expensive. Oh, look, I found a brush. I know pastels are expensive, and nobody really wants to buy 50 bucks, 100 bucks worth of pastel gunk and not know if they like it or not. So it's always good to get the student brand first and play with it. And if you like it, then go ahead and pick up something a little more expensive. So the total investment I have in front of you here is $3.41 worth of supplies. That includes this 1/8 size piece of paper. That includes the the pastel plus the pencil, so the two art supply things. So that is $3.41 total. So what can we create with that? Also, cheap pastels are going to be good for the kids. So the kids watch you use your expensive pastels. You want to give them something, but you don't want them using your expensive stuff, obviously. Then you can get them some of these and have them create some wonderful art on their own and get them all excited about art, which is always a good thing. So let's go. Start with this, which is brown. It's what I have in my cheapo set. So I got a couple of browns. Let's see. That is like a, I'm gonna say that's like this one. Sort of like a mix of this one and this one. Let's do this one first. So let's first get these cheap, nasty pastels out and see how they go on before we go any further. Oh, wow, that's brutal. They don't go on. This is a challenge indeed. I'm rubbing it on and it doesn't come off. Okay, let's see, maybe get another piece of paper to sand it down before I use it. I got some extra paper here. I don't want to ruin that though. Let's see. Sorry for the delay. I have not used these before. I did not know this would not come off. Let's see. What is that? Yeah, let's try that. All right. So apparently I need something to get the pastel to move because it's sealed. Well, the title was challenge, wasn't it? Hey, Sherry, how are you? All right, so using that, it appears that that is going to be too bright. So let me swap this out with something else. Where did I put it? I need like a piece of sandpaper. I do have something that resembles sandpaper. I have this stuff. This is brutal. I try to do 7 or 8 projects on this thing, and this is not good. This is really sandy, so let me use that. Loosen this up some. All right, so I know that that's the wrong color. Let me try this one. That is still the wrong color. Let me try this one. Get them all started. That is still the wrong color. I think this one combined with this one will do me. So it looks like I'm going to have to combine them, which is expected for the cheap art challenge. Okay. It is named a challenge, isn't it? All right, now that I did it on sandpaper, it's coming off a little better. So let me get the color right. So the color is going to be a mix of that one and that one. Okay. I'll just put them here. This one and this one, I think. Well, Sherry, I don't think that yours are going to compare with just how cheap these things are. All right. So I got that one and this one. So let's combine these. All right, I think we're making progress. Man, when I said cheap, I didn't realize just how bad these were. But that's why it's named a challenge now, isn't it? Watch these all fall out on me. Don't fall out. Please don't fall out. Don't fall out. Don't fall out. Thank you. Okay. All right. So now let's go up here. Now we have a little bit of a darker area. And that's cool. All right. So now I'm going the direction of the hair. Or the direction of the fuzz. This is more fuzz than hair. All right, he has a nice golden tone. Is this a he or she, Renee? He or she has a nice golden tone here. And unfortunately, because these are so terrible, I don't really have that golden tone. All right. I think this one and this one are exactly the same. This one and this one. So I'm going to assume they're exactly the same. All right, then as we come up, let's see what this one looks like. I'm gonna have to run it against the, and I think this one is exactly the same as these other two. I think they gave me the same pastel like 9 times. All right, I like that. That one's like a darker, that one's a lighter. Okay, so if that's darker, then I can come in here. I know this is the wrong color. Everyone watching is saying this is the wrong color. But this is the only color that I have. Ruby Jane. Well, hopefully I can do Ruby Jane justice using these dollar store pastels. Let's see, what does this one look like? All right, that's like a neutral brown. Ooh, I like this one. Ruby Jane. All right, I like that. That looks a bit red for Ruby, but whatever. This is all I got. Okay, so as we come up here, that's going to be pencils. All right. And that's white. I just got brown into the white area. Whoops. I do want to try the white. I have no idea what the difference between those two are. That looks like a darker. That looks like a lighter. Okay, so let's start on the white. I don't have an off-white, so this is going to be bad. Okay, let's rub that against the... All right, let's see how bad this white is. This is white here. So, can use a Carbothello pencils because those are only $1. But increase my price instead of $3.40, it'd be about $5. I might do that just to make up for some of these other areas. Coming up here, I have like a section there. So that comes up there. Then have Ruby Jane's ear on the top here. And that's a gray. I have a gray. What grays do I have? I just have this one gray. All right, so we have an ear up here. Hey, that rhymes. We got an ear there. Yeah, on second thought, just give the kids the better pastels. All right. You only live once. Her white is very white and real live. All right. That is very white. That's not going to work. It's a little too white. You have the sun, you have the light source on the other side coming this way. So this needs to be not as bright, but it can have really, really bright parts up there. And we'll get that up there as well. Okay, so let's come back through here. I'm not sure. So this is sort of a fluffy area right there. We'll go in the direction of the hair here. Show that. Okay, that looks pretty good. And I know we have like a line right there. I want to keep that line and keep going the direction of the hair here. You know, because this cheap pastel is so hard, it's actually giving me a nice fur texture. It actually looks not bad. On the video, it doesn't look as good. In real life, it looks great. Take my word for it. All right, looks good. Okay, and I'm not sure where the white stops. I think the white comes down here as well. It sort of blends in with that. All right, and then it comes up, and over here is like an off-white. But we'll put white in. This is just the base coat stage. We'll put white in right there for now. Okay, and then we got white up in here. Okay, and we got white up in here. And this corresponds to this. And then after that, it's brown. All right. Okay. Looks all right. So now I want to get some, I want to fix this. Why does that look so weird? This is shaking all over. Pardon me, but I'll make everyone dizzy. Okay, much better. All right, back to the brown. So we have this. So I need a deeper brown. We have a couple of dark browns. Let's see what this looks like. So that is a darker brown? Yeah. All right, let's get this darker brown because it's sort of trending black right here. Right here, it's very dark. And I don't want black just yet, maybe later. But I do want a darker color. Okay, so right through there, that's a dark color. It comes up sort of like that. Bleed that out a little bit, and up here we have like a lighter brown. Let's grab our lightest brown we have and do this. Okay, looks all right. As we come up, we have the ear right here. That's where it goes up a little bit. And then we have a different type of brown that comes in right through here. And then it goes across here and then up. And then we have her ear that sort of curves up in there. So I'm not really sure what to do about this area down here. I know it's lighter, so I'm just going to press a lighter. And then we have like a darker shade right here. All right, so I'm pretty pleased with that. Hey Sherry, you want to see my Hulk? I finished it. There you go, Sherry. I finished it after football. He's really green. Okay. Now I want to go. All right. Let's see, not really sure what to do. That's a lighter brown with the red. So let's get the light brown in through here with the red. And this is really, really light, so I'm pressing light. I think this color is going to do me. I think it's going to do me right. How refreshing. Well, thank you. All right. So I still want some red, but I don't want retina burning red. This is not retina burning red. I'm pretty pleased with that color, actually. I think this is actually may work out. Okay, so now we get into the eye portion. Of Ruby Jane. Where's my pencil? Here we go. Ruby Jane. All right. We got the eye portion of Ruby Jane. So I'm not sure what to do. I think that's almost black. What do I have with blacks? Go ahead and open this. This is all purples. I think it has a black. I need you, Mr. Black. Open. Why do I make these things so hard to open? All right, I got the purple in here. Let's look at Ruby Jane again. Let's go with purple black. My teacher, Johannes Floathouse, always told me that wherever there is, no, that wasn't him. That was Jerry Yarnell. Told me wherever there's shadow, there is purple. So when you see any type of shadow, you also see some purple. Oh man, I got to rub it against my sandpaper. Okay. So what I want to do, I want to get a little bit of this black in here. Wow, that's horrible. Cheap pastels are low quality. Who'd have thought? This is big news. Okay, let me get my purple. Oh, where's my purple? Sherry, which one's purple? It's this one, I think. Yeah? Ow. Workers' comp. Okay, so that's purple. All right. Sandpaper this thing. I need a sandpaper block. That would have been handy. Wow, that's really purple. This purple is really purple. All right, I need to blend that with black. Instead of black, I could use this dark gray. This is brown. Use a sort of a brown, brownish. Did you go to Jerry Yarnell's school? No, I did not. I always wanted to go. I almost paid that guy $2,000 to get the certification, though. But I did not because I don't have that kind of money. Evidenced by me using cheap pastels for this. But by the way, if you've ever done a commission with me, I use very expensive pastels. I do not use these. Just to set the record straight. If you're watching and you're like, oh man, he used that crap on mine. No, I did not. I swear. Well, I'm not sweet talking this pastel. I'm cussing at this thing. Here we go. All right, so we got add a little purple to that. Not a lot. I don't want it to be glow in the dark. Okay, that looks pretty good. So we have that, and then we have like this darker area coming up here. That sort of comes down through here. Okay, and then we have like this area here, sort of darker. All right, and now need to get more white. Okay, that looks pretty good. Okay. Okay, it looks pretty good, and then got some underneath here. Looks pretty good, and we have a white area underneath there. Ah, that looks pretty good. Okay, now we have the nose area is really dark. So let's try this nose area with this. I'm not going to get this exact. I already know that. I can get pretty close by mixing some dust together. The old dust mixing trick. All right, then on the right side of that, we have like a little area of white. And then we have Ruby Jane's foot right here. All right, and then underneath that area is dark. Let's try that. And we will mix and match this right here. All right, so Ruby Jane's sort of floating in the air right now. All right, so this is a little darker than what I have. So I want to mix this together with that and come up. And then up here, that looks all right. And then we have the area underneath her eye right here, which is white. Okay, and then we have down through here, I believe this is where the white stops. So it goes like that. In the bathroom watching. All right. Okay. So now we have the foot. And for that, let's just go all white. Okay. All right. Okay, so the back area is this sort of this color brown. It's light here. And then it's darker as we come down, so we get a darker brown at the bottom. All right. As we come up, we get a little lighter. Okay, so what are we missing? What is this gap over here? That's a pink area with the inside of the ear. What do I have for pink? Do I have anything for pink? Man, that's a harsh pink. Ow. Come on, get out of there. It's glued in there. Wow, that is really bad. Let's see what we can do with it. Okay, what can we do with this? Let's press really, really lightly. Okay. Okay, that's all right. And then the top, we have the overfold of the ear, like right here. That comes up and then curls around like that, I think. Like that. Okay, that looks all right. All right. Let's see how bad these pencils are. Oh, what did I miss? Right here. It's light brown. And then underneath that is black. My black. I got them stacked up like Legos. Okay, that's where it just comes around like that. Okay. All right. Actually, this doesn't look that bad. All right, let's repackage this garbage. So that goes in another one. So this one's brown and like a light brown. All right, and over here, okay, put all these back. No, it fell, and it didn't even break. It's like rock solid. Rock solid. Okay, and then that one goes in there. Okay. Then let's put, oh, that pink goes right here. And the black went here. And then white went there. Sorry for the delay, I'm OCD. By the way, I'm OCD. Okay. What's next for Ruby Jane? Pencils. Well, we got lots of pencils. Let's see, how bad are these pencils? Let's see, does it have a white pencil in here? can't even tell. Sherry, is there a white pencil in here? I think so. There's a silver pencil. That doesn't do me any good. It's not coming out, Sherry. It's being stubborn. White pencil, yay. All right. Let's see. Hey, Bev. Ooh. These aren't that bad. Okay. Get some hair detail across through here. All right, so let's do her eye. Let's see, so her eye is just black with a blue highlight. Black with blue. So I know there's a black in here. It's a universal color that you can get on every pencil set. Black, white, all the primaries, etc., etc. So, let's see. Let's do Sherry. Let's do the eye just for Sherry here. It's really dark in the middle there. All right, and then as we come down, because we have like an area up here where the eye, it's like making sort of an expression like that. All right, so then underneath that we have a white area. Like that. And then at the back, we have a blue. That is a pretty blue reflection. Let's see, what do we got? We got a blue in here. I found this one. What other blues we got? Got brown. Got that blue. Okay, let's try those. Let's try them, Sherry. So we got a blue here, but it's like a smidgen of blue. It's like this. And then let's, instead of surrounding that with black, let's surround that with dark blue. So you sort of have a gradation into that. Oh no, that's not going to work. Let's mix a black with a blue. Don't touch my highlight. Keep away from that highlight. All right, and then in the back we have a little white. A little white right there. I really want some darks there. What I could do, we're keeping it cheap, Sherry. This is cheap. Sharpie's like 50 cents, right? I want this to be super, super dark right here. Like that. And then go back in. And I'm going to lighten this a little bit. Just so he's looking over at you. Okay. So now you have a sense of he's looking at you, sort of out of the corner of his eye, or corner of her eye. Okay. What's next? Next is this area here is dark. So I want to get some detail in here. That's not coming off as good as I'd hoped. Oh well. Come across through here. Then we have like a lighter fuzzy area around the eye right here. And I want this to be dark right there. That one eye, she's got another eye over here. We can knock that out real quick. All right, and then on the other side, like some hair. And then above the eye, we have brown. Sherry, I don't have a brown. Out. Where's a brown? I need a brown. I need a brown. Where are you, Mr. Brown? Whoa! I think I'm done with the blue. Put the blue back in here. I need a brown. I need a brown. Brown. That's red, but it's good enough. That's what I want. Brown, brown, brown. Where are you, Mr. Brown? Brown. And come out of here. Don't be shy. Brown. All right. You have something to say, got a nice selection of browns. Sherry, can I use this gold? It is a challenge, right? What does this gold look like? That's like a nice light brown. Sherry, I think I've stumbled onto something. That's really pretty. And you can't see it. That's fantastic. All right, so much for the gold idea. Whoa. Turning into a disaster up in here. All right. So we've got a bunch of these things. Okay. Oh, what that is. What is that? Clay yellow. You know, that's not going to work. So I want a reddish tone here, more red than what I have. Create some dots and whatnot. And then need to get the white. Come up here. Well, thank you. Because that's a lighter area right there. Sure, it's lighter right here. Man, these pencils are rock hard. All right. And I still want to come back to this here. I know I'm jumping all over the place, but that's how it works. Let's get the area around the eye, Sherry. All right, and come down through here. It looks sort of cartoony. I'm not sure why, that's odd. Okay, and as you come across here, all right, and then underneath here we have like a defined line. And then we have a little red in the eye, right there. All right. Looks pretty cool. So cheap pastels indeed. I will happily blame the cheap pastels for whatever I can. So let's see. Let's up the price by another 10 cents. And come in here with a decent pencil. And I want a decent pencil right through there. You know me, you have to get the darks in. It just doesn't look right. And that pencil is not giving me the darks that I want. All right. Oh, well, thank you, Sherry. All right, and now I want to come up. How far down is that? That's about right here. I'm going light here. I may mess this up. I think it's there. And then this comes up like right here. All right. And then we have dots. And that comes down right through there. And that comes up here. All right, that's a pretty good representation. Okay, so let's get carbothyl brown. All right, these are $1 each. We're still cheap, fear not. But I want the right color in here, or this is going to literally ruin it. All right. That's what I want. Okay, now let's do some dots. Well, we're only an hour in. Then if we come up, that's black. Oh my God, I'm running out of a pencil. These have lasted so long. All right, then we have a line that comes up right here. Okay. So right. So now let's continue on with the dots. So this area here is light. So let's take it easy on that area. Come across through here. And then up here. All right, from there we have like a darker brown as we come up. All right, then we have a black area up here. All right, we have one right here as well. Okay, so I'm sort of smooth out this and this. All right, and then around the edges of that, have like a brown as it comes up. All right, now we're missing our darks. A picture without darks is a bad picture. Like right here. Got a picture, that, and right here, it's sort of a deeper color right here. All right, and then we go back to our black, and let's get this area right here a little bit darker. Without the darks, it looks like a cartoon. It's interesting how that works. All right, we come up. Like that. So that looks good. I keep thinking, why does the eye look so terrible? But I know the reason. It's because it's cheap pastels. Alright. Can't come in here with white. And let's see. So this is my 50-cent colored pencil. Right. So let's fix the area under the eye that's bothering the crap out of me. I think this is what's ruining the effect for me personally. Like that, and then I'm okay to have that lighter area there, but you need a dark area surrounding it. Can't have a light area that looks good without having a dark area somewhere around it. And I want to get this a little deeper and darker. And this over here as well. All right, and then come up. And this sort of fades into a reddish area. So that's more of a brown instead of red, sorry. And then get that, fade that over into a browner area. All right, and then that goes into a black area here. And that is surrounded by a browner tinted. there. All right, that looks pretty good actually. Okay, so let's fix this white. Well, before we do that, I need a gray, but I don't want to spend another 10 cents worth of supplies for gray. So what we're going to do, we're going to get a black and go really soft. Because that's what I would do if I were broke. Okay. This over here, let's get some depth in it with some dark colors. All right, and that needs softening big time. That needs all sorts of softening right there. All right, that looks okay. Let's get our 50 center. Come in here and get some of that. And get some of that action on the outside of the ear too. Like that. All right, looks pretty good. Could use some inside ear action right here. Like that. All right, looks pretty good. Okay, so let's see what's missing. I think that we're on board with the gravy train right here. I think that looks all right. But at this point, we need soft pink. Really, really soft pink. What do I have in soft pink? Sherry, what do I have in the soft pink realm? If soft pink, I'm going to go with this one. All right. This is sort of pinkish, sort of orangish, pinkish. So what we have here is just need a light touch right through here. And then we're going to come in with a gray. Wow, I made that way too short. That's a problem. I think that's my issue. I made it way too short. See, what can I do to fix that? Could come in with the white pastel and lengthen it out some. Let's see, come out. All right, that'll fix it. All right. So now let's fix the ear, now that we've messed that up. All right, and now let's fix the sort of poking out hairs right through here. All right. Okay, that looks pretty good. So let's start underneath the nose. So we have some dots and dashes right through here. I'm going to go to 90 minutes and I'm going to kill it. So we are at hour 6. Wow. We are blowing through this portrait. Okay. Why is that bothering me so much? I think it's because of hard line. And I think because of the need. All right. Come down. Like that. That looks all right. And it could use a little bit of depth in through, like right here. All right. So now let's get some black in through here. All right, put some brown there. And some black in there. All right, looks pretty good. Okay. So we have that, we have that. Now we need sort of this area under the nose right here. You gotta be careful with this. It's not dark. It's sort of gray. But I don't want to spend the extra 10 cents for a little gray, so we'll do black, really light. Okay, and above that we have a nice white. I have my super cheap 50-cent pencil right here. That's rocking. All right, so let's get some deeper darks right there. And then I can't really see a lot of detail on the nose. So we'll just stick with what we see on the picture, just make it dark. So it's lighter up top, and make it darker as we come down in. All right. And then let's get the lighter area here. So I'm literally barely touching this. As we come up, and we have some of that up here too. right. And then we need some sort of a foreshadowing here. And then we have a little bit of a darker area here. Right as we sort of come out from here. All right. That looks pretty good. Let's get the white. Let's get these highlights. Let's get bang in these highlights right here. Just bang them in. Just pure bliss highlights right across through here. We've got this pretty highlight right here. Just get that in there. We got a little highlight area right through here. We got one sort of right there. All right. All right. We are making progress, my friends. My viewers, making nice progress. We're not even 90 minutes in. Like we're a lot done. Ton of stuff. Okay. Actually looks surprisingly good. That's astonishing. Oh, stretch my neck. Yeah. I don't like this straight line. Sherry, no dogs have straight lines. Straight lines are bad news. That is a dog's worst friend right there. It's a straight line. All right. Okay, let's get underneath the nose. The nose. The nose. Right here. Okay, and then this comes across through here. We have like a fuzzy area right there. Right there, Sherry, fuzzy. It's fuzzy, funny area right there. All right. Hold on. Where'd my Sharpie go? All right, here it is. There we go. All right. Let's see, come back in. Oh, pencil guy. There's some marks in there. All right. My attempt at dry humor. Okay, so that's going to work. Put some highlight in here. And I want a little bit more white right in there. There we go. That's what I wanted. All right, so what are we missing now? We're missing the foot right here is really highlight, really highlight. It sort of comes out like that. And then it sort of comes out like that. Like that. And then we have a circular area, and then we have a foot. Okay. So we'll work more on the foot later. So the eye looks good. That area down here looks good. This looks good. Let's get some detail in here. So we have like that pretty pink, pretty and pinkish, orangish thing here. And then that sort of comes down through here as well. And I have a little bit in here, not a lot. All right. So let's get some dots in here, some movement. Very, very light. Very, very light. I know that comes down. So now I have to figure out, so this comes across and down like here. that. All right, and then make this fuzzy again. Straight line is bad. All right, and then let's loosen this line a little bit. All right, that is too straight. We have the darker area down here. All right, coming up on 90 minutes. So I think that looks pretty good for cheap pastels. I will continue later, but for now, thank you for joining me.